Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to whatever time you're watching this. You are here with Mr. Tiny, the man of motivation. So, on today's episode of Motivational Moments with Tiny, we're going to be talking about self love. And I wrote this, and I find that it's going to help a lot of people who are struggling with the self image and struggling on the inside. So, let's take a little time and hear what I have to say. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, you beautiful and wonderful people. If you are reading this, congratulations on another day of waking up to a beautiful world of your choice. You are worth everyone's time. Today, I would like to share on a topic that is close to my heart: self love, being comfortable in one's skin, integrity, and gratitude as a virtue of life. In today's fast paced world, we are often stressed out and overworked. It is more important than ever to take the time to reflect on those important topics. Starting with self love, it is essential to understand that loving oneself is not about arrogance or ego, but rather a matter of self respect and self care. It starts by accepting and embracing one's flaws and limitations, forgiving one's past mistakes, and acknowledging that we all have something unique to offer. Studies have shown that people who practice self love have higher self esteem, more positive relationships, and better mental health. Being comfortable in one's own skin is related to self love, but goes a little bit further. It is about accepting and loving our bodies the way that they are, understanding its natural beauty from within. It is about cultivating a positive body image, wearing clothes that makes us feel comfortable, and participating in activities that make us feel good about ourselves. Research has shown that people who are body positive are more confident and less likely to suffer from eating disorders or mental health issues. Integrity is another essential aspect of fulfilling life. It is about maintaining honesty, ethics, and values in all aspects of our lives, even when no one is watching. Integrity builds trust, promotes accountability, and fosters healthy relationships. People with high levels of integrity are more likely to succeed in career and personal life, have better mental health, and experience lower stress levels. Finally, we're going to touch on gratitude again, but gratitude is a virtue that is often overlooked in our busy lives. It is about being thankful for the things that we have, the people who love us, and the experiences that shape us. Gratitude has been linked to better mental health, greater happiness, and more fulfilling relationships. Practicing gratitude can be very helpful in your life. Being grateful for what you have now versus what you think you want. Do you have a roof over your head, food on your table, a phone or a computer to see this, clothes on your back, and especially water to drink? If you answered yes to any one of these, then you are blessed. There are people out there without a lot of these, so please be grateful for what you have. In conclusion, I urge everyone to incorporate these virtues into our daily lives. These simple practices can have transformative effects on our mental, physical, and emotional state of health. As academians had once said, we have a responsibility to spread awareness about these important topics and encourage others to prioritize their well-being. Let us all work together to build a society that values self-love, body positivity, integrity, and gratitude as cornerstones of a fulfilling life. Hopefully, one day you will be able to be 100% love yourself as I love myself. You got this. I believe in you. Be the light to someone's darkness, could be the change to someone's sorrow. Be kind to everybody because you have zero clue what's going on behind someone's smile they slapped on today, especially the ones that suffer eternally. They don't want to show it or trust anyone to talk about it. I love you, especially the ones closest to my heart, and will always be there for any one of y'all, especially the ones who need help. Never turn your back on anyone and don't judge anyone. So when I talk about self-love, a lot of people struggle with their self-image because their image that they put on day in and day out. Everyone thinks that you have to have more than one image, that you have to have your work image, your online image, your friend image, and your home image. But honestly, you only need one image. If when I go to work, I'm the same person I am when I come home from work. the relaxed set person. I stay the same. Yes, my clothes may change from a professional to a relaxed, laid back, but my personality doesn't change. My attitude doesn't change. And my love for helping people doesn't change. And I know a lot of people coming from my background struggle with it, being that I've always been overweight. They always feel like they don't fit into these good looking groups. But guess what? You're definitely good looking. You want to know why? Because you have people in your life that care about you. Yeah, we have times where we overeat and we let ourselves go. But guess what? We have that choice, that ability to get up and go forth and do better with our lives. And it's crazy. It's crazy that we allow the hatred of ourselves to make less of ourselves. And a big problem that people has is integrity. And integrity definitely builds trust. You honestly, on and off, have to have integrity. You have to have that kindness to people. If you don't have that kindness, then people will talk behind your back. People will treat you wrong. You have to treat people with respect. It's something that we struggle in and day out. And I know I touched on this yesterday, and I'm going to touch on it again with gratitude. I heard somebody today talking, saying that they wish that their lives was different because of what they did in the past. They wish their lives were different because they want this big flourished house where their kids could have a big huge backyard where they can play in. And I really wanted to reach out to him. I was like, you know what? It's not my place to tell him how to live his life. But if he gets to watch this, then this is what I would say to him. You know, our past is no longer our choice. The past is gone. We can't change what we did in the past. All we can do is move forward. All we can do is move forward. Be very grateful for what you have today. If you have a roof over your head, food on your table, your kids are happy and healthy, that's all that matters. Yeah, we all struggle financially. We all struggle mentally. We all struggle emotionally. But be grateful for what you have. Be grateful that you're alive. Because I see people online. I see people on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes even on Twitch talk about how much they hate themselves, how much they hate their lives, how much they're so lonely, they're so depressed. But the biggest key factor that need to sink into their head, and I mean I know depression is a mental health problem, and I'm not knocking that. But to have somebody in your corner uplifting you day in and day out and reminding you that it's okay, that I'm there for you is needed. But the thing is people struggle. People don't realize that the best blessing for you to have right now is you opening your eyes after going to sleep at night. Because time is a valuable, valuable, valuable currency. Once your time is gone, once you've used your time, whether you take an afternoon nap rather than cut your grass, whether you play video games late at night rather than spending time with your family, if they're up, um, hell, going DJ a gig or going to work when your kids are at home. Yes, you will miss out on time. You'll never get that back, but you're doing better for yourself, whatever you're doing. Sometimes if you waste your time, you won't get it back. Always cherish the times that you have with your loved ones because there's not enough time left in this world for some people because life is too short and life is unpredictable. You will never know when, damn hair, you will never know when your time is gone. Um, Cherish the moments that you have with people because 1 minute they can be here, tomorrow they can be gone. And I know this very well because I've lost family members who are older in life, and I have family members who are older in life, and I try to spend as much time with them as I can. And I know it's hard. We all live busy lives. and we all have individual things that we need to do, but make sure that you are spending time with the people that mean most to you. Don't waste your time trying to fit in somewhere. Don't waste your time trying to do something that you think is going to make yourself better when really you're just passing off time spending with people that mean the most to you, that actually want to support you and actually care about you. Um, I lost my train of thought for 2 seconds. But it's crazy because time time is my most valuable currency. I try to manage my days around my times, and it's just tough. And it's definitely something tough to work with when it comes to kids, because my happiness is no more, because my heart has been split in four. I have 25% of happiness now. 25% of happiness goes to my wife, and 50% goes to both of my kids. So it's okay, because that time that I spend with my family is the best feeling in the world. The time that I spend with my friends, the best feeling in the world. Don't waste your time on poorly spent people. If there's people in your life that talk down to you, if there's people in your life that make fun of you constantly, if there's people in your life that treat you like garbage, if there's people in your life that tell you you're never going to make it, guess what? They are not worth your time. You have to realize you are the driver of your car in life. You make your own decisions. In life, as you're driving that car, you have a rear view mirror. And then when you look out that rear view mirror, you see everything that you're driving by. You see it in the past. That's your past. There's no reason that you need to look back and go to that. That's there for a reminder. But you don't need to go back there. Yes, there have good times in the past, and you have a long future ahead of you. But sometimes you need to just focus on your 1440 minutes that you have in the now. Because today, the now, is the only time you can control. But yeah, so that's it for tonight. It's a little bit shorter than I expected, but I mean, I got what I needed out of it. Actually, no, it's the same time it was yesterday. Awesome. But y'all always remember, be the light to somebody's darkness. It could be the change to someone's sorrow. Be kind to everyone, because you don't know what's going on behind their smile, especially when they're suffering eternally. Make sure you check on your friends, because a lot of people have eternal problems that they don't want to talk about. Just check on them. Call your friend tomorrow. Be like, hey, haven't talked to you in a day or so. Seeing how you're doing. Reach out. Make sure they're okay. Check on them. Ask them about their family members. Ask them, I mean, even your best friends. Just call your friend. Text your friend. If you have friends you haven't talked to, reach out to them. Check on them. Be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, I see you have, I see you've been busy lately, and I've seen you online a lot, but I haven't really talked to you. Like, just check on them, because a lot of people are suffering. A lot of people are. A lot of people will go on and slap that smile on their face and say that everything's okay. But